Hello, and day 65. 65, yep. And wow, I'm still releasing large plaques every day. Even today, I took a photo of it today. I should have been doing that every day, but I just don't like taking pictures of the plaques that come out. I don't know, it's just, I like just flushing it away and saying bye. But today I took a photo of it, and here it is. And that's not like a special one, or like, oh, I took a photo of this one because it was significantly bigger than all the other ones. I'm releasing something that looks like that every day. And that all came out, look, you can see how it's all like connected. That all came out as like one piece. It was like, because I watch it as it comes out, and it's like string, one piece. So that was like a big piece stuck to the side of the colon wall, and it just came out. And yeah, as I said, every day something like that comes out, and you're probably wondering, well, you're probably thinking, no, there's no way. I wasn't even fat before, right? But I've said before how I used to get, like towards the end of my bad behaviour part of life, I used to get breathless, out of breath, just going to the toilet and stuff. And I thought it was because I had a heart problem from all the drugs, which probably do a little bit, but actually what it was my colon so far backed up that it was pushing on my lungs, stopping my diaphragm from expanding properly, and pushing on my heart. Because I could always feel like a palpitation, like, and it was because everything was all squished. And the capacity we have as people to hold this plaque is shocking, really. It's utterly insane. I found this picture online of like a colon during autopsy, and look how swollen it is. And there's loads of pictures like this online. This is like a common thing. I mean, they're quite hard to find on Google because Google censors the fuck out of everything these days. But if you go on other search engines and have a look, you'll find pictures of big ballooned out colons like this. Like, we really do have to pay for all of these bad foods that we've been eating. So you eat like a whole pizza, which I used to eat many whole pizzas. You have to pay for it at some point. It gets stuck. It's not like the perception I used to have, which is I'm sure what a lot of people have with food, is like you eat it and then the body kind of like absorbs it and then it becomes you. But that's not how it works. What happens is you eat it, the body sucks all the water out of it, and then it gets stuck. And then it sits there and it stays there until you decide to cleanse or until you die. And that's the reality of it. So we really don't get away with it. When you eat like a bad thing and you know it's bad, or things you don't even think are bad, like rice, eggs, pasta, bread. Hello. White potatoes. Lots of things that we think we need to eat, we don't, and they actually get stuck in the gut. So that's that. And also I wanted to speak about something, because on day 57, I said it before in my last video, but I ate half a cucumber and 3 tomatoes. And usually, in my experience of trying to detox, I wouldn't be able to do something like that and then immediately sort of get back on the wagon and and just act like it didn't happen. But really, I've learned now that I have taken control of my addictions. I'm in control now, and I can really trust myself. Like, I could eat that and then get straight back to cleansing instead of letting it cascade into an avalanche of bad decisions, which is what it's done historically for me. So that's a great thing. I really feel like I'm in control now. I feel like I've sort of taken the reins of the wild bull that is my consciousness. Wow. Lots of giant butterflies around. Lots of them. Wow. Look, can you see that? Look at that. It looks like wood. Amazing. Pretty cool. They're everywhere. Wow. I wonder if that signifies anything. Spiritually, butterflies are supposed to symbolize a rebirth. And that's what getting the plaque out is. You're giving birth to your new self by giving birth to toxic waste. And yeah, I keep releasing plaque still, and I keep feeling better. Like, my body is starting to take like a nicer shape. Like, do any people watching this look at their body in the mirror and think that looks weird? Like, it doesn't look like, I look at these like healthy people and like they have like a perfectly shaped body. It's not about muscles. If you've got a weird, oddly shaped body, it's because the plaque can literally come up to like here. It can, your colon can literally do that, and I know that because I've experienced it. So it's probably plaque, unless you're eating a diet of, and you always have done, of fruits and vegetables, and you've never eaten rice or bread or pasta or fucking beans and grains and wheat and cereals and chocolate and all the other stuff that everyone has had at some point, then you're going to have a plaque problem. So I don't know, I posted a thingy on Instagram earlier and I just wrote, look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself honestly, like, look at your belly, ask yourself honestly, look at it and go, could there be plaque in there? Might I have some amount of plaque build-up? And if you're honest with yourself, especially looking into all this juice fast stuff, hello, afternoon, yeah, if you're honest with yourself, then you're gonna, if you're like a sane, rational person, I know I don't, maybe it's not for me to say what sane and rational is, but I think it's sane and rational to consider the idea that you may have plaque inside of you. I know a lot of people don't want to consider that idea, because then that means they have to do a long juice fast to get it out, because that is really the only way. So yeah, but let the videos I'm making be like an inspiration to you. I'm like a normal guy, right? Like, I'm not like, look at like John Rose and like he's like some fucking Jesus man, do you know what I mean? But like, I'm just like a drug addict from a council estate, and I've done it. So that means you can do it, whoever you are. It doesn't matter who you are. If I can do it, that means you can do it. It's simple as that. So you should do it. Absolutely do it. It's the best thing. Like, it's almost like, my arm's getting tired there. It's almost like, God, I hate holding it with my right hand. Whatever, I'll do it with a tired arm. It's always like, almost like, that life is, my life up until this point has been like a waiting room for me to figure out how I should be in terms of health and stuff. Like, it's almost like 30 years of like, oh, clean the body, and now my life can start. That's how it feels. Because everything changes when you do this. Your thought processes, like priorities, like urges, like the things that you think you like doing that you don't anymore. Like, I used to have like a porn addiction. I don't watch it at all now. I don't masturbate. I don't do any of that stuff. That's like completely abstained from that, and it's easy. It's not like I say that to some of my mates and they're like, oh, I could never do that. And it's like, well, I don't know, like, cleanse the body, which cleanses the mind and cleanses the spirit, and maybe you'll find it easy as well. Maybe. Who knows? But yes. Also, I forgot to mention, I made a Discord server, which is like an online, some might know what it is, some might not. So if you don't know what it is, it's like an online kind of, it's like an app you can get on your computer or your phone. And it's like an online sort of like place where you can, it's like a chat room, essentially. Like a big WhatsApp group chat. where you can share like videos, images, have a chat with each other. I started one of those. So I'm going to leave the link to that in the description of this video, and if you want to join it, you can. And then I think it would be a cool little place for people that want to detox. If you do want to detox and you feel like it's too hard to do it on your own, just join that. I'll help you. I don't want any money, I'll just help. And I'm always there. Like, if you message me on there, it'll just come through to my phone. So yeah, I'll leave the link in the description. Anyway, peace.